The world has seen a quantum leap in technology over the last decade. Innovations like smartphones, tablets, 3D printers, artificial intelligence, and the blockchain have permanently changed our everyday lives and the way we work. Will the speed of this development decrease? We hardly think so, and this video will surely convince you of just that. We have created a list of the weirdest and the coolest inventions out there. If you are a gadget lover and like to watch videos like this, then subscribe to this channel. Let's get started. Throughout the 20th century, people have been busy creating aircraft, perfecting them, and selling them around the world. Now, in the 21st century, personal aircraft are the latest trend. Hexa Aircraft, a creation of the American company Lift Aircraft, is proof of this. It's an individual aircraft designed for short but fascinating flights. It's lifted into the air by 18 electric motors and independent propellers. According to the developers, these are more than enough to ensure a stable and controllable flight. Hexa can take off from the water and land on it safely. The control is very simple, with only one screen and one joystick in front of the pilots. An autopilot mode is also available. The most important thing is that the device weighs only 196 kilograms, which means that you don't need a pilot's license to fly it. According to the announcement from the Lift company, the aircraft costs only $500,000. Interestingly, underneath each of the brushless motors, there does appear to be batteries. So rather than one central battery, each motor has its own independent power supply, which of course is very good for redundancy and failover. The Hexa aircraft is one of the new trends of VTOL aircraft, which will soon be commonplace in our skies. The traditional blender design has hardly changed since 1922, but it's the idea of creating a more convenient, efficient, and flawless device led to the creation of the Milo blender. It's a compact, powerful wireless device and is among the quietest in the world. It has a simple and intuitive interface being completely controlled using a 360-degree touch panel. This year, at the annual electronics exhibition, CES Milo Appliances presented another invention that amazed everyone, even more than their blender. It was a smart cooktop. At first glance, you would be forgiven thinking that this is just a perfectly smooth, ordinary kitchen bench. But in reality, this surface is multifunctional. In addition to being used as a cooktop, it can be used to wirelessly charge devices, and even use the Milo blender without the base. So, how is that possible? Well, Milo has integrated the bench with magnetic air drive technology, which allows putting the whole blender base under the countertop. We take our hats off to such innovative thinking and wait with bated breath to see what's next in Milo's vision of the future kitchen. Many neighborhoods located too far from big cities are not connected to common power supply networks. The current solution is to use noisy diesel-powered generators, which have a very negative impact on the environment. The invention you see on the screen is an alternative way of producing electricity in places where there is a river or a stream. The technology makes it possible to produce electricity 24/7 non-stop. In addition, it produces green electricity with a minimal carbon footprint and additional advantages. This has simple maintenance which can be carried out even by an inexperienced person. The wheel is lowered into the water or raised during hydraulic mechanisms. It's 1 meter wide and has a 3-meter diameter. The maximum amount of energy is produced at a speed of 50 revolutions per minute. Currently, the developer is raising funds to improve the invention and increase its productivity. Many inventions that have been in our lives for centuries have not lost their importance, but oftentimes still have room for improvement. Lifeboats are the perfect example. The Viking Lifecraft is a new generation lifeboat system that literally takes evacuation and safety on the water to a new level. The most important thing is that this construction does not take up extra space on board. When passengers need to be evacuated, the storage unit opens and lowers the rescue boats into the water where they are inflated. The evacuation is carried out very quickly, thanks to the escape-way system, and the benefits don't end there. Each Viking Lifecraft can accommodate up to 200 people, and each have 4 individually powered motors. This means that the vessel doesn't lose control even if 1 or 2 motors break down. The fabric structure protects the passengers from the weather, and at the same time, a large number of windows provide optimal visibility. The lifeboat's floor is made of soft and flexible material, which allows the passengers to feel the vessel's movements and avoid seasickness. The boats have exceptional maneuverability, thanks to its excellent steering capabilities, which even allows the vessel to be rotated around its own axis. In the past, to paint a beautiful person on a wall, you had to be a professional or even hire an artist to do it. Today, a robot like this can do the job in a matter of minutes. Installing Scribbit is quite easy. 2 nails are placed on the top of the wall. 2 wires are then extended between the nails and the robot. After these simple manipulations, the robot is able to move along the wall in almost any direction. The drawings are created using special markers. The owner chooses the color manually. Scribit has an official mobile application where you can select the desired drawing, or it can be a motivational quote. You can upload absolutely any picture to the app as well. The secret lies in the special ink, which evaporates at a temperature of 65 degrees Celsius. The image can be removed with a special eraser that comes with the robot. This operation is also performed by the device. After removing the drawing, another one can then be selected to decorate the wall again. You can draw not only on walls, but also on windows. The price of this incredible invention is a mere $500. Bandages and casts are not perfect. They cause all kinds of discomfort when using them. To put an end to this, the Indian company OrthoHeal has developed an alternative treatment for fractures and other injuries. Flexio is made of a material that does not irritate and is flexible in its original state. The bandage is placed on the limb and simply zipped up. The material is then treated with a blue light device, which has also been created by OrthoHeal. After 3 to 4 minutes of treatment, Flexio hardens and fixes the limb in the position needed for recovery. The advantage of the system is that the design allows the skin to breathe without causing irritation. The material is also moisture resistant, so you can even use Flexio in the shower. If you have ever had to wear a cast for an extended period of time, you will appreciate what a wonderful invention this is. Robots are becoming an integral part of our life, gradually entering all spheres of human existence. Hardly anyone today can guess what the planet will look like in 50 years. But one thing is clear, modern children will need to learn to live around robots and learn the basics of robotics from an early age. ClickBot is a new generation of robotic toy that all kids will enjoy. We all know that the most effective way of learning is playing. This is the premise on which the robot was created. The device includes 9 different modules such as wheels, graspers, suction cups, joints, IR sensors, and even phone holders. It should be noted that you don't actually need any cables, tools, or chips to assemble the robots. Instead, ClickBot is assembled using a similar method to Lego. Simply connect and click. The mobile application will teach both kids and adults the basics of programming. These skills are then used to animate the robot any way you choose. Use your imagination and ingenuity to discover more than 200 ways of interacting with the robot and more than 50 different functions. The robot can have any appearance because of more than 10,000 assembly combinations. This may sound overwhelming, but rest assured that the application has a wealth of video tutorials to assist the learning process. The price of ClickBot starts at $300. We hope these recommendations have opened your mind to some of the future directions of technology. Let us know your favorite in the comments. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to this channel for more videos like this, and thank you so much for watching.